The other day I was watching How to Make Spanish Rice on TV, and yeah, there was this girl that was on there who just kept fucking talking and talking. I'm like, okay, skip. I want to talk to you guys something about myself that was a little personal that happened to me about 6 months ago. When I started writing, I was working for this company, and I was making pretty good money. All right, and we got paid every week, and money was coming in. And I wasn't saving. Like money was good to where I would buy. If I wanted something, I would just buy it. No consequences. Don't think, just buy it because I was making the money. I would go out and eat out we would eat out a lot, eat out good, so much that you got sick of eating out. And I'm talking about, I'm not just talking about like fast foods. I'm talking about like good food. We'd go out and eat good food more than the fast food. And every once in a while, we would eat at home. And you know what? We ate out so much that when we ate at home, with like even top ramen tasted good because you got so sick of the good luxury foods that the 99-cent food tastes good. Anyway, I'm talking about like, money came into where I would buy something. If I would see something, I would buy it. Deals of the day. I would get emails for deals of the day. See something I want, buy it. Didn't matter. And then I got fired. A week and a half after I got fired, I stayed home. I stayed away from social media. I didn't talk to anybody. I practically disappeared, I just wanted to be on my own and just, take it. I told my family I was fired, My family was freaking out. What are you going to do? I didn't say I had nothing except, whatever I had left over. So for about a month, I was, even though I was in shock, I was still kind of living like I had money, I would still live like I would, like I still had money coming in, and because I was so used to it, and I slowly had to work my way out of that. And yes, I did apply for unemployment. I did approve for unemployment, the max, which was $1,800 a month in Southern California. I don't know how much everything else is, but so $1,800 a month, I had to deal with it. My rent was, $1,200. My truck payment was $500. My motorcycle payment was $300. This isn't even including bills, all the other bills, cell phones, everything. That wasn't gonna. $1,800 a month wasn't gonna cover that. I still had gas. There was so much shit I had to deal with. After the first month, I was running out of money. Bills were coming in. I couldn't fucking pay. I would just pay whatever I can. I record music, so I would. Luckily, I had a few bands that came in. I made money from that, but that only lasted so long. My son was working, so it also came to a point where he would have to take care of his own gas, because I usually take care of the gas for him. Tell him, make sure you have enough money because I have no money. He bought groceries, etc. And my family would come over, help me out, bring me food, lend me money, pay for my bills, because I'm a fucking guy with I'm a guy with no job who lost his job. So I started applying everywhere. I applied everywhere already, But, I wasn't getting no fucking calls. Like, holy shit. How am I going to find a job that will equal what I make, be at least somewhat close to it? Month 2 came by, still unemployed. I even applied for welfare. And it took them about a month to reply. And after that month of reply, they said I approved for $15 a month. And I'm like, 15 as in 50? They're like, no, 15 as in 15. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They told me, you apply for $15. Do you still want it? It's like, damn right I still want it. That's fucking $15 I could use for like fast foods and shit. Because fast food takes CBT now. And I was pissed. Like, are you serious? I've been working since I was 16, 17 years old, paying taxes. I have never been unemployed for more than a month, or maybe even 2 weeks. The most I've been unemployed is maybe like a week, 2 weeks. I've always worked. I've always had a job. Then I approved for $15. A guy who lives at home with his son, single parent, living with his son, with a mortgage, with rent. You're telling me I only approved for $15? And I worked all my life? The one time I've ever asked the government for help, that's what they give me. I understood unemployment, that's the max, fine. I took it because that's what it is. That's what everybody gets. But it's the welfare that got to me the most. So, I get $15 a month. I can't even sell that. So I was struggling. After month 2, I was starting to fucking struggle. Yeah, I did have a few interviews, and one of them I had background check on one of them, but it's almost 2 months I haven't got a call or anything. They'll call me, I'll go over there, I'll drive over there, talk to them, put paperwork. I have to spend my gas money to go over there just to talk to them and wait and wait and wait. Then I finally got called in to come in to pass backgrounds. So I was like, wow. And it only took 2 months for like a background check, which was scary. I was getting to the point where like, what am I gonna do? I'm a guy that like worked all my life, that's always taking care of my son, who always had to rely on me if he needed something. I couldn't even get him something for his birthday or Christmas. 18 years of his birthday and Christmas is 2 weeks apart, so I always try to take care of him. All right, like I always try to make sure that he doesn't get screwed on those days. So I always get him a good gift to get to that Christmas, and he knows that. This year was the first year he got nothing. He got dinner, but you know what? He didn't complain. He doesn't expect anything. He knew my situation. You know what we did? We stayed home and we watched a movie for his birthday. I was writing and I was thinking about all this stuff. And that's when I realized I was getting back into my old habits. And I need to get my shit together. I had a lesson. I almost lost the fact that, for 2.5 months I had no income. Well, I had unemployment. Because I started working again, I was like starting to do my old habits of like buying anything I saw. Oh, I need it? Okay, buy it. I just gotta be strong. And I wanted to share with you guys that, like the way my lifestyle has changed since I started writing. Me doing these motor blogging videos, I could express the way I feel. I could write somewhere and think, and I could share it with you. I don't care if I only have 4 subscribers, which I do right now, or 100,000 subscribers. It's about being able to take it out there because, no matter how many subscribers I got, people still do listen to it. And I'm still learning. I'm learning how to make my videos interesting. So I'm trying to keep a video short. But something like this will be a little long because it's a little personal to me. And I wanted to share with you what I went through. First month of unemployment, I was in shock. Second month, I was going down. After the second month, I was like down. And then I got that call where I got accepted. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you to my family for being there. Because you know what? You guys were there. Supported me. I'm looking forward to the next motorcycle chapter in my life. And, that's why I'm lucky I have a good kid. Even though he's always gone and always on his phone. And sometimes forgets to do his chores.